Good morning, everyone, and many thanks for joining the team from True Potential and Morning Markets. For those that have subscribed, many thanks. Those that haven't, please just click on the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen. Just looking back at asset markets, it's important to think about, well, that's the first half of the year done, that's the end of the second quarter as at the close yesterday, and really what a strong performance we've seen from asset markets over the course of the year. Looking just at equity markets to provide some context in that, we can see there that over the course of the year to date, we've seen the S&P in the US up some 14%, the FTSE up 9%, Nasdaq up around 12.5% over that period. Looking then just at the second quarter, just interesting to note a little bit of the turnaround, and particularly over the last month that we've seen with growth, those areas of the market more associated with growth performing slightly better, and we can best see that illustrated in the US in terms of contrasting the Nasdaq up about 5.5% on the month versus the S&P up about 2.2%. Just looking then at a couple of stories from yesterday, I just wanted to bring to life really two things. One, in the US, the ADP jobless report. This is a private sector survey that's done usually and historically. It's been a very good indicator for the non-farm payrolls data that we get from the Bureau of Labour tomorrow. This month we saw quite a good improvement in the ADP report, with around 600,000 or 692,000 jobs, I should say, being created. The key thing to really note within that, however, is what's been happening in those areas associated with the reopening of the economy. Almost 50% of the jobs, some 330,000, have been created in the hospitality and leisure sector. Those areas most impacted have taken a little bit of time to recover, but now starting to see momentum in that ADP report. So we'll see if that translates into a good performance for the payrolls number tomorrow. Also yesterday, just worth noting in the UK, the speech by Andy Haldean, the outgoing and now ex chief economist from the Bank of England. If we look back over the past number of months when we've been discussing the MPC decisions, we've often referenced that Andy Haldean has been a bit of an outlier. He's an inflation hawk. He is concerned about the direction of inflation, and he didn't certainly hold back yesterday when he discussed his view on how the inflation dynamics are going to evolve in the coming months. And really he was reiterating that view that we've heard from him in the past, that what we're seeing at the moment is pockets of inflation in certain areas. His view being that typically broadens out and then becomes something that's more sustaining, something more problematic. And he's suggesting on his work that he thinks the CPI index here in the UK could be in the region of 3 to 4% by the end of the year. That contrasts with the MPC's central assumption, which is around 2.5%. So it'll certainly be interesting over the next couple of months to see how this plays out, but also who replaces him at the Bank of England. Importantly, what does that mean in terms of the view of the MPC? Will they get another hawk to join the committee or not? We'll have to wait and see. In Asia, just overnight, number of PMI surveys, they are pointing to a bit of a slowdown. That's not unexpected. The challenge at this point is just discerning whether that's to do with a slower global economic activity environment or whether it's associated with changes to COVID rules. Remember that in Asia, vaccination rates are significantly lower than that in the US and in the UK. I'll leave it there today. Please do join us again tomorrow. Many thanks.
Subscribing to True Potential YouTube channel is quick and easy. Simply go to your YouTube app on your phone, type in True Potential and press the red subscribe option. You'll then be notified as and when new videos are released.